So this time of year, when we get outside the city limits or on the outer edge of the city limits, we're exposed to more of the natural beauty we have here, but also exposes us to natural fuel sources for fire ignition. With all the summer celebrations that go on this time of year, fire department activity has certainly increased, especially during fireworks season, simply because of the increased volume of users. People will start to use them in areas that they're not supposed to, which threatens not only the areas affected, also endangers the neighborhoods surrounding those areas. It's not always the incipient fire that starts a problem for us. It's when the fire ignites and we get these strong summer winds associated with that, that blows embers around. And so it's not just directly the area that's affected, it's surrounding areas where those embers are carried, and that starts spot fires that, as a fire department, we start to chase around the valley and chase around the city. It is illegal to use fireworks north of South Temple Street, east of 900 East, and west of Redwood Road. To establish the boundaries, we work closely with our fire marshal's office as well as the state fire marshal's office to distinguish which are the most safe boundaries based off of their proximity to natural ignition sources. You see around you here, we have a lot of high grass and shrubs and that type of thing that's easily ignitable, and we try to stay away from those to stay where there's ready available water sources nearby and less things that can ignite and catch fire. We want you to be able to celebrate and have fun, and we're aware that that's going to happen, but we ask that you be very responsible. Use a designated adult as the person that ignites the fireworks. You can have a water source nearby, whether it's a pressurized water through the hose or a bucket of water to extinguish the small fires that may come up, or to simply extinguish the fireworks once they've run their course. Obviously, if it's a hot, windy day, conditions are very dry, then we would certainly ask that a responsible use would be, rather than use personal fireworks, possibly just stick to the city-sponsored or private-sponsored events where all the safety conditions and parameters have been checked over by our fire marshal's office. If you do see somebody that's using fireworks illegally or inappropriately, inform fire or police officials as soon as possible so that we can mitigate that before it becomes an emergency. For more information on restrictions and boundaries, both within Salt Lake City and the state of Utah, you can visit us at slcfire.com as well as utah.gov.